The art and science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge. It's impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. The process of piling up facts. Wisdom lies in their simplification. Bodily exercise, when compulsory, does no harm to the body, but knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold. Has a value at this moment exactly proportion to my skill to deal with it. Tomorrow, when I know more, I recall that piece of knowledge and use it better. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Great are they who see that spiritual is stronger than any material force. The first step towards knowledge, that thoughts, is to know that we are ignorant. Believe those who are seeking truth, not those who find it. These days, people seek knowledge, not wisdom. Knowledge is of the past. One's first wisdom is of the future. Is to question everything. And one's last is to come to terms with everything, and the elimination of non-essentials. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authorities, not using intelligence, to be too sure he is just using his wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken, and the wisdom consists of the anticipation of consequences. The beginning of wisdom is found by doubting. By doubting, we come to the question, and by seeking, we may come upon the truth. Wisdom is the supreme part of happiness. It is 1,000 times better to have common sense without education than to have education to success without common sense. Sincerity, personal integrity, humility, courtesy, wisdom, charity, tolerance. Diversity makes tolerance more than a virtue. It is a requirement for survival. Limitations, but stupidity is not thus handicapped. Discussion is an exchange of knowledge. An argument is an exchange of ignorance. Even a fool, when he holds his peace, is counted wise, and he who shuts his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Do not speak unless you can improve on silence. 'Tis better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. The fool does think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. The dumbest people I know are those who know it all. One of the greatest pieces in economic wisdom is to know that you do not know. Anyone can make the simple complicated. Creativity is making the complicated from mediocre minds. Some people will never learn anything. For this reason, because they understand everything too soon. Minds, like parachutes, work only when open. There are two ways to slide easily through life: to believe everything, to doubt everything. Both ways keep us from thinking. It is one thing to show a man that he is in error, and another to put him in possession of truth. The larger the island of knowledge, the longer the shoreline of wonder. The moment one gives close attention to anything, even a blade of grass, it becomes a mysterious, awesome, indescribably magnificent world in itself. Life is the only real counselor. Wisdom unfiltered through personal experience does not become a part of the moral tissue. There is no squabbling so violent as that between people who accepted an idea yesterday and those who will accept the same idea tomorrow. It's not enough. We must apply. A human being is a part of a whole, called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings, something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of its consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature. You will perceive the divine mystery in things. Once you perceive it, you will begin to comprehend it better every day. And you will come at last to love the whole world with an all-embracing love.